Alright, we're killing two birds with one stone here. Getting a little bit more squirrel action in. Got the trusty Savage A22 equipped with all the Tactacams and the Hawke optics. Ready to put her to use again. Been having a lot of fun, man. This thing is a tack driver. It's fun picking off squirrels in the head at a long ways. So, I made some fine tuning to setting up the Tactacam FTS. Got a video that we'll put up here before long that explains what I'm doing a little bit different. But I found out that I was making a few errors in the setup that was causing it to be way more fuzzy and out of focus than it should have been. So, got that all set up, so hopefully we'll have some awesome clear footage this time. And so what we're doing, hunting squirrels on public ground, but the main thing I'm doing is I'm going to be looking for public land whitetail setup spots and trying to figure out exactly where I'm going to set up this year and try and get a nice whitetail doe with a bow off of public ground, put some meat in the freezer here. So anyways, that's what we're up to. Got about another half-mile walk to make it back to where I'm going to actually get quiet and go into a hunting mode. We'll take it from there. Alright, I just heard chewing right above me. Got a bunch of shagbark hickories all around me. They're not big ones, but a lot of times that's the best kind of hickory to hunt, because even though they're not big, they still have nuts, and they're not as tall. So the squirrels that get up in here, nuts falling, they'll get up in here and start working these nuts, chewing them, dropping them to the ground, and then you'll be sitting there and just out of the blue, they'll come straight down the tree, offer up an easy shot. I'm going to ease around and see if I can see him a little bit. Exactly what I mean. You get under these small hickories, small shagbark hickories. If you don't know how to find a shagbark hickory, look for the trees with shaggy bark. Like that right there. They love those things this time of year. If they're in the big ones, go after them in the big ones, but they're going to be sky high, way up there. What you want to try and find is where the big ones start to meet some of these small trees that are about a foot in diameter. Those trees are going to be about 2/3 the height of the big shagbark hickories. And the best thing about that is those squirrels get up in the treetops and they're not near as far, so they're a lot easier to get get your first shot. But a lot of times you'll be sitting there waiting to get a shot up on the top of one of those, and all of a sudden they'll turn and come down just like that one did, and next thing you know, you got a point blank shot. Now, I didn't want to have to shoot him twice, but I'm not going to leave him just hanging there. So, got him dead on the ground, 10 feet from me. So, hopefully that Tactacam focus was way better than last time, but I set it based off of trying to take 25-yard shots, and that was more like a 15-yard shot, so we will see. Hopefully it's a lot better than what it was, though. Alright, with that, I'm going to scoop him up. I'm going to ease my way through, see if we can't find another one, repeat the process. It's really hard to listen for chewing because the highway is so loud over there. I'm hearing nuts dropping occasionally. I can't quite pinpoint where they're at. I can't hear any chewing to confirm that it's not birds. The highway's making it a little bit tough, but it does cover up the sound of sneaking around, so kind of a 50-50. Helps out a little and hurts. Alright, keep working through here. I think I just heard one. Black guy came out of nowhere. That's when that highway comes in handy there. I was easing through here, and he was on the ground about 20 yards away from me, and we realized it, both him and I, about the exact same time. Fortunately, he didn't run all the way to the top. He turned around to try and figure out what it was that he had just seen. Gave me just enough time, so 2 down. We'll see if we can get one more, and then I got to get my butt back in the taxidermy studio. Got a lot of projects going on today. Might just be a crackhead. Well, I thought that I had one. Unfortunately, he is what we affectionately refer to as a crackhead. Now, if you are currently a crackhead, or were, we mean no disrespect by it. If you're currently a crackhead and you're watching this video, good for you. It's a step in the right direction. It means you're showing interest in other things. But the reason we call them that is because they're a small ground squirrel, and they're super erratic, jumpy, all over the place. One minute they're here, and then they're running down the branch over there. Kind of fun to watch, unless you're deer hunting. Then those little dudes, when they see you, they'll stand on a branch about 15 yards away from you, staring you right in the face, and just make a high-pitched, shrill whistle sound for like 25 minutes, I swear. So, he's coming down the tree right now. Let's see if we can get him to whistle. Thinking about it. Come on, buddy, whistle. I think he's got a mouth full of nuts. Otherwise, he'd probably be going. we're gonna leave him be. We'll leave him here to harass some other hunter at some point in the future. But they're just cool little squirrels. So with that, it's 9:30. I gotta get my butt over to the taxidermy shop. Got several projects that I'm working on, so wasn't a horribly productive day, but definitely got a couple meals out of it. Some good times. Picked up some more info on places to hunt the deer here, so hopefully we'll bring some of that to you here in a little while. But so there we go. Just doing a little bit of public land squirrel hunting. Come on, crackhead. Whistle at me. I see you shaking your butt up there. Oh, he wants to so bad. He just wants to whistle so bad, but he's afraid to drop those nuts in his mouth. All right. I'm out of here.